What is good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new video. And we're doing another rebuild, boys. So today we're going to be rebuilding the 1999/2000 Portland Trailblazers. And the main reason I want to do this today is because for Christmas, my girlfriend got me this ridiculous Scottie Pippen vintage champion jersey. Now, I understand this is a Bulls Scottie Pippen and we're trying to rebuild a team with Scottie Pippen on the Trailblazers. But it wouldn't really make sense to try to rebuild like the 96 Bulls considering they won the championship. So we're going to be doing it with the 99/2000 Portland Trailblazers. Now let me give you guys a little brief summary of this team. Finished with like the second best record in the Western Conference. Blew out the first round. When they got to the Western Conference Finals, they were down 3-1 to the Los Angeles Lakers, boys. Down 3-1. Fought all the way to Game 7. Was up by 15 points with about 10 minutes to go. And they choked it. They choked Game 7. And after that, just things went all over the place. So let's take a look at the roster. We got Arvydas Sabonis, 35 years old. Scottie Pippen, also 35. The main thing about this team that I do not like is that Rasheed Wallace is not on it. Sheed is not on this roster. And I really need him on here because he was a huge part. He was an all-star this season. But since he doesn't give his rights to 2K, he's not in here. So it does kind of suck, but it is what it is. They also got Steve Smith, Damon Stoudemire, who won Rookie of the Year like 2 years before the season. Bonzi Wells, who's a really young dude. They got the old man. They signed him this season, and he actually helped the team out a lot. You see 21 minutes, 7 points. That's valuable. That's definitely valuable. So we're going to try to rebuild them and try to hopefully get them a championship. So I just imported them. I didn't put in any other throwback teams. This is going to be going against the current day teams. And right next to them is the current day Trailblazers. I don't know if I want to try to make this a 1-year rebuild or should I try to just let it roll and go like 2 to 3 years. We'll see. Actually, we'll just see how trades go. So I'm going to say this. Even though I like this team a lot, I will make trades. So don't be mad at me when I trade Steve Smith an unprotected first rounder. Because I want the team to be better. Like Steve Smith. Incredible shooter. I don't even know what he averaged this season. We can take a look at that. But he was a big part of the team, obviously. Him being one of the best overall players there. He averaged 14. But let's see. We can pick up Jay Crowder. We can also... Or we could pick up Chris Middleton. They're about the same overall. We take a look at their stats. A 95/3 for Chris Middleton. That's ridiculous. Man, that's ridiculous. Jay Crowder... Dwight Howard, but we already got Arvydas Sabonis, so we don't really need him. Yo, Arvydas Sabonis and Domantas Sabonis are going to be playing against each other this season, right? Yeah. There it is. We might. Hey, let's let the little homie play with his dad. I'm pretty sure that's probably a dream of every NBA son, right? To play with their dad. So let's see. We're gonna give it a try because he's young. A lottery pick. He's a starter for his team. So they may be wanting some crazy stuff. They may be wanting like our best player. They want Scottie. They want Bonzi. I don't want to give up Bonzi. Okay, I'm sorry, Domantas. Maybe if this turns into like a 2 or 3 year rebuild, we'll pick you up. But you're number one. We're not going to. But I will make a trade here. I'll come back once we figure it out. So unfortunately, the trade market is not hot at all. I've been here for 20 minutes just trying to put together any trade. And this is the best thing we got. We're going to be trading the old Greg Anthony. He's 32 years old. And he's on a 3-year, $15 million contract. In exchange, we're getting Patrick Beverley, one of the best defensive point guards in the league. And we're also getting Montrez, another guy, to the team. And that's it. So this probably will not be a 1-year rebuild because I don't think this team is strong enough to win a championship. Damon Stoudemire, Steve Smith, Scottie Pippen, Brian Grant, and Arvydas Sabonis. I don't think this team is good enough to win a championship, but you never really know. So we're going to just sim some games. I'm very curious. Scottie is on a 1-year deal. I don't want to lose Scottie. That Scottie is the purpose of this video. Scottie is the reason we want to do this. So what does it say? Does he want to sign back? Okay, it says he's very loyal. My agent's really pushing me to test free agency. I'm unsure of the idea. We'll come back to him at the All-Star break and see what he's talking about. But until then, we're just going to simulate. At the All-Star break, we're sitting at 31-24, 5th in the Western Conference. I want to take a look at numbers. That's what we want to take a look at. What is Scottie doing for our team? Scottie, where you at, man? Scottie's averaging 13. We need a little bit more from you, Scottie. I know you're 35. Your body's probably telling you it's time to give it up. but you got plenty left in the tank. I'm not yet made up my mind, but my agent and I both agreed that re-signing with the Trailblazers would be, yes, okay. And Sabonis is on the 2-year deal, so we ain't got to worry about him. I also want to see who else is on the 1-year deal, because if they're not going to sign back, we got to get rid of them now. Extremely loyal for C. Smith, great. And that's it, right? And this guy's going to retire most likely. If you guys wanted to see league leaders, there they are. Anthony Davis, wow, okay. All right, AD. But yeah, again, this is not a 1-year rebuild, so I'm not expecting us to do much this season. And we're going to go back to simulate. I'll see you guys at the playoffs, because it looks like we're going to make it unless for some reason we just fall off the face of the planet and we drop all the way down to 9th, but I don't see that happening. LeBron wins MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Ben Simmons. 6th man goes to Brandon Knight. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. And then Most Improved, D'Angelo Russell. And Tyronn Lue wins Coach of the Year. So we finished with the 7th best record in the West. For a second, I thought we were about to drop out of the playoffs. We were teetering. You see right here, just 2 games above the Utah Jazz, and we were tied with the OKC Thunder. You were teetering for a minute, and I was like, okay, did I just jinx us? But luckily, we still did make it. And again, nobody averaging crazy numbers. First round is against the Clippers, and I think they're going to beat us. But you never really know. Don't underestimate it. Okay, first round we get out. Next, we're going against, I got to move my head to this side. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. 7 seed, let's get it, man. Oh, well, we're going against yeah. Reality just struck. The Warriors don't play that. The Warriors don't play that. Okay. No big deal. We got further than I expected us to get. Warriors win the championship. KD wins finals MVP. Now the offseason comes, and this is where things get good. So let's go to league meetings, and let's decline everything. I don't care what they say. We're not going to have a lottery pick, but we're still going to go to the draft and trade our pick. And probably some other players to try to get better. I don't know, man. I've been thinking about it while I was simulating games. Should I trade Sabonis? He's 36. Him in the first round, it could probably bring in some juicy things. Bradley Beal, CJ McCollum. Or maybe not. Nothing really there. Okay, never mind. So we'll keep Artemis. And let's try to trade. We could try to trade Patrick Beverley, Bonzi Wells. The trade market is just not here today, boys. At least trade finder. I mean, I guess I can go out there and try to manually put together some trades, but God, that takes a long time. JJ Barea, that's not even that good, man. Let's throw in another first rounder with Patrick Beverley. See, I would normally do this trade, but I want to swing big in free agency. I want to try to sign a nice player in free agency. We can move up to the 9th pick, but that's not even worth it. Anybody under, like, this guy's under a contract that we don't really need, so let's trade him in a 2nd rounder. Hopefully, I just want to get rid of that contract. Hey, yeah, we'll bring him. The Sabonis father and son duo. That's gonna be fun to watch. But we can also trade this guy. I don't want him. And boom, 2 2nd rounders. We'll take that. And then this pick, and again, try to trade Patrick Beverley. I just want his contract off the books as well, so he has as much cap room going into free agency. So boom, we made like 3 trades right there. Nothing too spectacular, because we really are taking our chance in free agency. And if we strike out in free agency, I just call it a big fat L. But our number 1 priority, of course, is to re-sign Pip. We bring back Scottie, and we're all good. And then we also got players like KD or Chris Paul that could potentially come to the table. So I'm excited. But I'll catch you guys in a minute, and we'll see who we can get. All right, boys. So we were able to pick up Kyle Lowry and Paul Millsap to add to the team, which is pretty solid. Scottie got a lot better, and Artemis got a lot better. Now, picking up these 2 players here kind of hurt us a bunch because we paid them a bunch of money. So we had to fill the roster with guys like Nene, Mo Williams, Vince Carter. So a bunch of players under minimum contracts. But what I'm about to do is make some trades. We're going to get rid of either one of these 2 guys and effort to, I don't know, man. I'm stumped because I think I got to trade Artemis, man. I got to trade Artemis. But there's player progression. So I'll see you guys when the season starts. We're going to get to making some trades and everything. But we're going to recover. I feel like we took an L this free agency, but we will recover. Trust me. So here's the first trade. Paul Millsap, first round of Cal Korver, Kemba Walker, Nicholas Batum. That's going to be our first trade. Okay, so we had to cut that. Dog started to bark. But anyway, now that we have Kemba Walker, we can trade Kyle Lowry. throw in 2 first rounders or something. And I want to get another big man. Joel Embiid is incredible. We may do that trade. But I don't like the Jared Bayless part. Oh. Can Kemba slide over to shooting guard and be good? Because that trade is magnificent. That trade is really good. Or we can pick up Blake. Oh my god. Okay. We just picked up Kemba and Nicholas Batum. Right now, starting power forward is nobody because I did just trade away Paul Millsap. Blake Griffin, who's a part of the Magic right now, may be a nice addition to the team. Wow, we're getting offered some pretty solid stuff, man. And it's hard to figure out because you make the wrong trade. If you make the wrong trade, then that could hurt your team, right? Derek Favors and Rudy Gobert, that's boring. Blake Griffin is fun. Let's think about this trade. Okay, so if we do this trade, yeah. But then we don't have a shooting guard. I bet shooting guard. Okay, let's not think twice. Let's pull the trigger like we did. And now we can trade Sabonis in a first rounder for hopefully a shooting guard or another center. If worst case scenario, we'll move Nicholas Batum over to shooting guard. But right now, we're not getting offered a bunch. Here's a trade for Jordan Clarkson. If you make Jordan Clarkson a shooting guard, his overall jumps up to 80. So actually, yeah, we're going to do that trade for Jordan Clarkson. Exchange first round picks, right? Sorry, Sabonis, man. You just got too old, basically. You got too old. So actually, okay, he jumped up to a 79. So now we need a center. And we don't need Aaron Gordon. We don't need Aaron Gordon. So Aaron Gordon, who is a high value player because he's so young, 3-star value. We could pick up Powell, but they also want Nicholas Batum. We're not trading Nicholas Batum. Dennis Schroeder, no. Booyah? Is it worth it? Do we give up Nicholas Batum in this trade? Because if we trade Nicholas Batum, our bench is trash. But hey, we're going to find some ways to work around it, boys. So, okay. The team is looking like Kemba, Jordan Clarkson, Scottie, Blake, DeAndre. They're teamed up again. So, our bench is suffering a little bit. So, Nene, or honestly, we just made that trade to pick up the Sabonis son. But since he has like 2 or 3-star value, we can trade him in the first round and get some scoring off of our bench. And then, to be honest with you, I think this team is solid enough to compete for a championship. So, that's what we're going to be aiming for. If we can get that one more piece to add to our bench. TJ Warren may be that piece. Let's experiment. It's maybe not the best decision to experiment right now, but we're going to trade him for 2 first rounders. And then we're going to turn Damon Stoudemire hopefully into something better. All right, maybe that wasn't the best idea. Oh, we can bring back Artemis. No, maybe that was not the smart move. We're going to make it work somehow, so just give me a second here. So even though I love you, Kemba, and I wanted you to start for our team, we're going to make this trade because this trade helps out our bench a bunch. So Kemba, first round of Mo Williams for IT4, aka the Pizza Man, and Avery Bradley. So either Avery Bradley or Jordan Clarkson will be coming off our bench, and that's the scoring we need. We need Jordan Clarkson to come off our bench and play pretty well. So there's that. I think I'm going to make one more trade just because we have so many second round picks, and probably going to trade like Jody Meeks. I want to get like a nice backup power forward. Maybe not even nice, just a backup power forward. Just one. I just need somebody that could come in that role, and we're not getting offered it at this moment. Willie Hearn Gomez could probably be that dude, but let's keep searching. Or Tyson Chandler. Welcome to the team, Tyson. And then between him and I think Nene, him or Nene can be, Nene's going to be our backup power forward. So let me show you guys the final rotation as we go compete for a championship. I know it's coming. Avery Bradley, Isaiah Thomas, Pippen, Griffin, Jordan, Clarkson, Damon Stoudemire, Nene, and Tyson Chandler rounding out the rotation. We're looking good. Looking really good. Now we're going to get to some games. I'll see you guys at the All-Star break. But check out what our record is. LeBron wins another MVP. Rookie of the Year went to that guy. Jared Sullinger, 6th Man of the Year. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year. Most Improved goes to Corey Joe. And then our coach, whoever this guy is, Aiden Morgan, wins Coach of the Year. So I wonder if we have anybody here from the Trailblazers. Oh, Damian Lillard's there, but not from our Trailblazers, right? Nobody. No big deal. Oh, no. Avery Bradley, defensive team. Shout out to Avery Bradley for doing his thing. So we finished with the best record in the conference, in the league. Yes, best record in the league too. Get to simulate some games. First round, Utah Jazz should be a breeze. Let's just simulate the entire round. I'm not worried about it at all. They shouldn't win one. Oh, the Minnesota Timberwolves, not worried about it at all. Okay, this is a team that swept us last year, so let's, okay. Let's fight hard, team. Oh, no. No. Come on, team. We need y'all to fight. We need y'all to fight hard, man. We cannot afford it. Okay. Let's go. One more game, boys. They blew it again. The Warriors blew another one, boys. They can't take Isaiah Thomas. They couldn't take Blake Griffin down low. They couldn't take DeAndre Jordan on that glass. Okay. Now LeBron. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, LeBron. I see. This is ridiculous, man. You get through one powerhouse just to get swept by another. Oh, man. That's rough. LeBron was not playing. He wanted another ring, and he got it. So if you guys did enjoy the video, if you did, be sure to leave it a like. I really have fun with this one. Again, just kind of showing off my new Scottie Pippen jersey. So thank you guys so much for watching. Be expecting another fire video tomorrow, because you know we back on the daily upload streak now that I am cured of whatever stomach virus I had. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'm out.